Hello guys, Sowerz here, and this is the second commentary we're going to do for our channel. The first one seems to go down pretty well, so we thought we'd continue with it and yeah, discuss a few more topics. There's some different types of content we've come up with that we're thinking of doing. Obviously the one-clip edits seem to be kind of being done quite a lot by quite a few channels, so we might look at doing that. But obviously we are getting clips for the montages, so in a way we don't want to spoil it for you guys by showing all our clips off in these one-clip edits, and then with the montage just being full of these clips, so we'll have to kind of balance that out. But I've also been thinking about doing some gameplay analysis videos, because I've seen a few done by 4Play and Team Envious, and I really enjoyed them. I think they're a great idea to get a lot of new players learning about the game, helping improve you guys, learning how I play, what kind of role I do on certain maps. So hopefully that could help you guys out. I might start doing that soon, but it might be more helpful when I have a team sorted, because then I could talk to you like what we do as a team and what you know all 4 players should be doing on certain maps. But that's something for the future. In a few weeks' time I might start doing. But yeah, so this is going to be some new content coming in the future. Like I said, when we sort the teams, like I said in the other video. But hopefully we can crack on with that soon. But yeah, this weekend, Reflex GT, if you guys don't know what that is, basically it's a LAN event, it's a Dutch LAN event. It's kind of like EGL but on a smaller scale, and that will be streamed throughout the weekend on twitch.tv/ChaosTV if you guys want to check that out. It is Modern Warfare 3 only this weekend, but they do other games as well. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be one of the better events. There's quite a few more top teams going. If I just look at the teams now. Apex, Infused, Freako, Yin, LLL, Mythics, Foreign X. So there's a lot of top teams going this event, so it should be a good watch. Hopefully there'll be some good players from some of the teams. I'm just looking now. Yeah, so I'm looking at the Decerto article. They've predicted Apex to come first. So it's going to be a really tight tournament. There's a lot of top teams going, but I think they've got that pretty spot on. I think Apex are looking strong for that. But yeah, that should be commentated on by A-Spec and Rel, I'd have thought, because they did that last time. But by the time this video goes out, I'm pretty sure it'll all be underway by then anyways. But yeah, just looking at the last commentary I did, I've got quite a few questions about a few things actually, to do with Decerto rules, about why domination's been taken out and things like that. And I did explain in a couple of the comments. If I have a look, some people were saying it'll get boring. There's only CTF and S&D, and like I said, I was pretty much outvoted on the council anyway, so my vote won't change that much, because basically in the Decerto council what happens is there's 7 people, actually I think there's 9 people now, I'll have to check that, and we all basically discuss rules. So say if you know the community are like, oh we don't like this, we don't like that, we'll look into it, but we mainly base things off our own knowledge, because a lot of the players on the council are experienced. We know what, in a way, we know what we're talking about. In a sense, we know what will make the game work. And one of the main focuses seems to be, with a lot of people on the council, we want to get a universal rule set going. So removing domination did help that, but as well, there was only 2 domination maps in the rules, and nobody seemed to scrim it whatsoever, me included, and it just isn't as enjoyable as it has been on COD 4. So we decided to remove that, and now it's 3 S&Ds, 3 CTFs, sorry, and 2 S&Ds. Which, you know, most people seem pretty pleased with. CTF seems to work, S&D seems to work a lot better on this game, sorry. CTF obviously will always work. It's a really good game type. On a couple of maps the spawns are a bit dodgy, but you know, it's nothing that's too big a problem. But yeah, so that's basically why domination was removed. In a way, a lot of people wanted a universal rule set, but at the same time it wasn't being played, so what's the point in having domination in if nobody's scrimming it, nobody's playing it, and it's just there for the sake of being there. So yeah, so it's 3 CTFs, 2 S&Ds. We was going to look at demolition, but you know, we just thought why stray away from MLG when there's a great opportunity to get a universal rule set going. And a couple of us do speak to the American players, like I say, but hopefully something can be sorted between MLG and EGL or the Decerto Council to get a universal rule set going, because the Decerto live matches have been a great watch. Obviously Leverage versus WW, and we had Obey versus, I believe, Zen, who were the old Lecker lineup. So it's creating some really good watches at the moment, and hopefully it can also mean American teams can come to EGL events like Reflex as well, just more European events, and obviously we have teams going over to America as well, so it's always a bonus to have a universal rule set. One other question I did get is, why do I twitch my analog, like spin my analog round? And I've had this ever since I started playing on all my videos. People saying, why do I do it? And the reason I do it is because ever since I've started playing, I've just got into the habit of doing it, and I'd like to do it to keep my thumb kind of warm. And it might sound weird, but when I'm playing, like I spin my analog really quick, and because I've been doing it for so long, I kind of can just do it really quick, really easily now. I do it without thinking about it quite a lot of the time. But I only do it when I know that there's no enemies about. Like say I've got a 3-piece, or like I know, or when I've just spawned or something, I know there's going to be nobody like right around the corner. You don't want to be spinning your analog while there's somebody like right next to you or something there. But yeah, that's why I do it, just to keep my aim warm, keep my aim ready kind of thing. I mean, a lot of people do a double Y tap, and I kind of did that. It just kind of keeps your fingers ready in a sense. That's why I like to do it. And I've done that throughout all the Call of Duty. So yeah, that's why I do it. But it doesn't necessarily make me any better. It just keeps me warm in a sense, and it's just something I always like to do. I do it quite a lot in S&D when you kind of sat still, not really doing much either. But it kind of keeps my reflexes ready in a sense. That's why I like to do it. But yeah, so that's just a quick cap of Reflex and what's happened there with Reflex and the rules, and just answering a few questions from the last commentary. But yeah, like I said in the last commentary, we did start the stream up recently, probably about a week or two ago. Sowersby TV on Twitch TV, so it's twitch.tv/Sowersby TV. We've done quite a few streams on there already, just doing 4v4s. I've been doing double games with vapes from Infused, and they seem to have gone down really well. I think the highest amount of viewers we had was 40, but you know that's pretty decent to say. I haven't really got a team going, and it's just pickups. I think that was when I was playing against Mythics, just with a few pickups. We had 40 viewers on the stream, which is pretty decent. But most of the time we've just been testing out quality. We haven't really properly announced or properly got the stream going. But when I get a team sorted, we're scrimming, you know, all the top European teams, and I'll be tweeting out, and we might even post like a quick video on the channel just so you guys can know that when we stream, and then we'll just quickly delete the video like after a few minutes, so it's not like clogging up your feed. But yeah, make sure you follow the channel, twitch.tv/Sowersby TV. Luke will probably put a link in the description below, and there'll be a lot of content on there. Hopefully looking to do some commentating actually in the future. Obviously my little brother runs Vanity, for those of you who don't know, Vanity Elliot. He's actually my little brother, mine and Luke's. A lot of people don't know that, and they kind of are surprised that he's our little brother, never mind the fact he's actually younger than us, and he runs the whole of Vanity. But yeah, so I might start commentating on a few of the Vanity tournaments maybe in the future, but that's just something a long way away at the moment. But yeah, talking of streams, I was looking on Decerto, and they did announce they've got a partnership with Machinima, which is absolutely huge for the scene in a sense, because that means Decerto can reach out to a lot more viewers. And it's just crazy to think how much esports has grown. Well, the console scene has grown since we started out. I mean, me and Luke started out with a few mates with a team called Squadron Recon a long time ago. A lot of you might remember if you've been around on our channel actually. SQR we were known as. And from there, it's just the scene has grown so much. A lot of the players in the scene, there's barely any players left from the start. I mean, me and Luke are two of them from the start of Call of Duty 4, but you can pretty much name all the players that started out from the start of Call of Duty 4. And to think now Decerto is, you know, so big, it's partnering with the likes of Machinima. It's great for everybody, and it's great to see a lot more players coming onto YouTube as well. The more the scene grows, the more LAN events we're going to see, the more money we're going to be seeing pumped in. I mean, there's some players already contracted and waged in the scene, which is just crazy to think of that. I mean, we all started out because we enjoy Call of Duty, and we still do, but to think there's sponsors, money being thrown in, and all this exposure for the console scene, it's looking great for the future. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the scene's grown so much, we want to keep producing content for you guys to learn from us, and hopefully we can see more top teams at events. I mean, there'll be Reflex this weekend, like I said, there's EGS are doing an event called Battle of Amsterdam in a couple of weeks' time, and they're looking to do more events. I-Series have announced events, EGL obviously as well, and possibly MLG could be coming to Europe, which is a major rumour. So that's another reason to keep Universal rule set as well. You know, we want to see American teams come over here. But yeah, that's just a quick kind of another wrap up of like what's been going on recent with the channel and the stream. But we're definitely looking to do more content like gameplay analysis, one clip edits. So like I say, comment below if you want us to, if you really want me to do that, and how you want me to kind of do the gameplay analysis. I mean, do you want me to kind of analyse my own gameplay, or do you want me to kind of say what you should be doing on these maps or whatever? I'm happy to do that for you guys if you want to kind of pick up some tips on how to play on certain maps or whatever, or if you want me to talk about how you should be playing a certain role as an SMG support, objective or whatever. So yeah, just comment below if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to answer them. Hopefully that covered a lot of the questions from the last one. So yeah, make sure you check out Reflex GT this weekend, it should be a great watch, and I'll be doing more of these commentaries in the future. So yeah, Please like the video if you liked it, and I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.
How about Philip? Yeah, bye. I think so. Oh, you couldn't. Mid-map, going for another flag. Mid-map, going for another flag.
Oh, they can't do it.
Oh, last guy's loading. They actually did get the slapping over there, but somehow they managed to get like 2 flags.
Your work is appreciated.
I don't know, man. That is ludicrous. Like 8-0. We got 5 flags. All that bullshit.